Holy shit, why am I doing this again? It's always a bad idea to vlog on my laptop because the quality of both microphone and um, camera is just like horribly terrible. So I'm sorry if my movements makes it very unbearable to watch. But I'm in my room, the room that look. Harry Potter, the room that you haven't seen before because I moved here. Well, after I published my last video, which was quite a few months ago now, I tried to publish another video that was terrible because I didn't edit it right, so I deleted it again. I might just put that video up another time. It was about something very serious and I found it really hard to make another video about it. I might just do it because I've done it multiple times and I don't really think that video was good anyway. So I might just make another video about this certain topic because it's very important to me and I want to get it out perfectly and good and all that stuff. So, well, I think it is very hard to talk about things that are very, very impactful, especially when they are trauma related, and that's just something really hard to me. Obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be a trauma. I'm very lucky though, because the thing I'm talking about, I never really got diagnosed with PTSD because it wasn't severe enough, which I know is something I'm very, very lucky for. Because most people, when they go through the things that I've gone through, would eventually end up developing like PTSD or something else severe. And I was lucky enough not to because, I don't know, strong genes or something. Which is weird to me because I already was diagnosed with ADHD, or ADD actually, which is something that would increase my chances of getting anxiety disorders and depression disorders and all that stuff. I'm very lucky that I did not get any mood disorder or anything else on top of it. I just got a very difficult to understand weird trauma disorder, which is called like otherwise specified trauma and stressor related disorder, which is a mouthful, I know. It's just the separate, it's like a category within like the trauma related disorders that is put there because not everyone meets the criteria for PTSD, but still, obviously has the hardships that go with post-traumatic stress disorder and the hardships with the things that your trauma was related to. So I still have a lot of problems with relationships, and I still have a lot of problems with sexual things, and I still have a lot of problems that are related to my trauma, which I will not go into what it is right now, not because I don't want to talk about it, but because I don't think this quality of the camera and all that stuff is the right place to do so. I do really want to share the story another time because I think it's very important to share. This video is kind of just a little update, I guess, on my new place and the fact that, well, I've been doing all right. That's great. My hair is getting really, really long, but since the quarantine is going on with the whole COVID-19 thing, I cannot go to a barber or a hairdresser, I think, because everything is closed, and obviously I understand that, and I do not want to get extra infected. I don't want to be a dickhole about it, so even if there was like a hairdresser's open, I wouldn't go there right now. But I really do want to cut my hair because goddamn it gets really long, and I don't necessarily hate having long hair, but I do hate it being so, out of thing. So one thing I must say that the quarantine and everything has had quite a positive effect on my mental health. Most people have a very negative feeling about this, obviously, because it's very threatening and stuff. I never really feel very threatened by diseases because I'm very lucky and I'm pretty healthy, and the chance of me dying of it are very slim. And I already boycotted my grandma a few weeks ago, so I have no way of infecting my grandma. Of course, I'm scared for her. Like, I don't want her to get it because it will be detrimental. But I'm getting all the precautions. I'm leaving the house to get my like groceries and all that stuff. So, well, I think I'm doing the things, and the thing that I find really lovely about it, and I can just say that I don't want to meet up with people. Like me as a socially anxious person, I have a lot of problems, and especially when a lot of my friends right now are male, and because of my social anxiety and because of my trauma that I mentioned before, I have a lot of problems with men, and especially when they are interested in me, so I get really anxious and scared, and have a lot of problems related to that. So even though I might just say, no, I don't have a problem with you, it's like it indirectly still affects me. So I find it really, really hard to say no to people, and now I have a really, really good reason to. Like, I cannot meet up with you because of trauma, and because I'm not gonna say that, but I can also not meet up because of trauma, and I cannot meet up with people because of the quarantine, because of everything, and it's kind of having a really, really positive effect for me because I have a reason to just be alone, and I don't feel so, like, usually when I spend the day alone in my home, I feel very, I feel so unproductive, and I feel very ashamed of myself for having done absolutely nothing an entire day, and right now I'm just like, I'm doing exactly what everyone else should be doing, so I actually feel just very good about myself, which is just a very big difference, and I am able to cut myself a lot more slack because of it, and I really like that about this whole situation. Obviously, I realize how detrimental it is when it comes to like the economy for a lot of people. Their financial stability is gone, and I am lucky enough to have all my money come from the government. Hi, give me your money. I have to pay later, but still. Yeah. So again, I'm lucky enough that this all doesn't really affect me in any negative way. It does affect me on the subject of my university, so my studying stuff is obviously affected because we cannot meet up at the university. We cannot have any like lectures or even exams or anything like that, so that's a negative thing, and then I have to do a lot of things myself, and that's hard to me. So yeah, I don't know, it's been difficult in a way, but also because of the uncertainty. I found the uncertainty the most negative effect about this all, that I just do not know what I should expect when it comes to my exams and all that stuff. That's the only thing that I really, really struggle with right now. The rest of it, it's just like, well, shit happens, you know? So I'm really glad that thus far I am not bothered that much. But again, I'm not the selfish type of person that will go out and party with friends like my friends have been doing. You're idiots. You're fucking idiots. Just let me just say that you're idiots. Because if everyone else would be doing that, then we had no problems, you know, getting all COVID-19. Because if everyone is just partying around, the chances of we all, you know, especially the young people, because they don't really care if they got COVID-19, because the chance of them dying are just so slim anyway. People can just stop. The older people are all fucking, even if they're like healthy and stuff and not like 60 plus, they just are terrified and just buy all the medical supplies and like fucking toilet paper. And then you have the young people who do not give a crap and just start partying because all their work has been cancelled and all their school has been cancelled. Like, people, no, stop partying, stop being dickholes, stop doing stupid things, because this is not okay. No, it's not okay. So please be careful. Please follow the rules of your stuff, because I know that it's in this country right now, there is actually a thingy. You're prohibited to be with more than 3 people at a time aside. So don't be a dick, and don't, you know, follow those freaking rules, please. And also don't be a dick and don't move your parties inside, because it's still very, very, very dangerous, and stop being a dickhole about it. God damn it. So that's just my little thingy here, and my little brambly updatey video. I don't know if anyone cares, but just gonna do it because I'm cool. Anyway, farewell and have a lovely day, and things is great. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I'm just terrible at the whole thing anyway. Yeah. Let's go. Goodbye, guys. Comments! Please, I love comments because I like to talk to people. So if you have anything to say and to shout out, I don't know. I don't care. Give me love. Bye.